Jamal Clark didn't have to die like the way he died.
They trying to thin the herd, but they can't stop us. They've been trying to kill us for 400 years plus, and have yet to been able to extinguish the black light of black power, of black love, and black magic, black creativity, black innovation that exists out here in this world.
They speak about they should have tased them, they should have did that. They should have been more compassionate. They could have been patient. They could have talked to them. You know what I'm saying? There's already an emotional situation going on, but they lost that sympathy and compassion and understanding of what was going on and dealt with him like he was some type of wild animal or something like that. At least they could have done it. They had mace, they had tasers. I don't recommend that either, but they could have used that.
I've seen them mistreat people. I've seen them, really, quite frankly, they really don't view this neighborhood as theirs, and they really don't view these people as theirs, and that's part of our problem.
This week we lost 2 young people.
Listen!
2 young people.
Tell them.
We need the police to do their job. We need the police to do their job.
That's right.
That's what we need the police to do, to protect people. That is their responsibility. That's what the police are for. Not to go after certain colored people. That is not what the police are for.
Run away to your home, find a way back home, fighting for justice,
Fighting for justice
to heal these wounds.
There's a serious problem in this nation with officers and people of color, and it needs to be dealt with right here. I feel like it's the front line of us trying to get something done with this problem.
We don't want the police to be able to sweep Jamar's death under the carpet. It's so important that we have national attention on this matter so that we can get some form of justice. So without this, without being out here, without being as vocal and as loud as we have been and present in great numbers, the Minneapolis Police Department would not charge the officers that are involved in his death.
My opinion why I'm here is Justice4Jamar, because it could have been me, it could have been anybody that's out here, son or brother or anybody.
Hi you guys, I'm out here at the 4th Precinct shutdown. I've been out here since the 15th, ever since Jamar Clark was murdered by the police officers. I think that the community is extremely amazing. Everyone's come out here, brought food, brought clothes, really just been communing together to say that Black lives actually really do matter, and that we're taking a stance right now and forever to take back our community, to take back our rights, and to really just take back our humanity. So I'm in support of the protest.
Well, I'm out here at the 4th Precinct shutdown, occupying the space because I care about the lives of our black family, black people around here. I'm here fighting for justice for Jamar Clark. I want to see the tapes be released, and I want the officer to be prosecuted without a grand jury. And I'm just out here to make sure Black Lives Matter every day, everywhere, all the time.
Do we want the video? Absolutely. But we want the officers that committed this crime against Jamar, we want them prosecuted. We don't want this to go to a grand jury, which is one-sided, which is what happened with my nephew Marcus, and they tried to sweep it under the rug.
One, it leaves the door open for violence against us, because this is kind of a helpless situation right here. Like, people are just out. So as you can see, like with the white supremacist dude that came by a couple weeks ago, or last week, is that type of shit. And also, I think there's just some clashing between like the Black Lives Matter folks that come out here and the Northsiders. And I think there's some cultural things that need to be dealt with.
My name's Annabelle, and I'm here because I really support the overall anti-police brutality movement and anti-mass incarceration movement.
I'm here because I believe that the system is broken and I want the system fixed.
The protests are in regard to trauma to this community and a wrongdoing to a community member, and the fact that there has not been justice served properly to deal with the long-term trauma in this neighborhood.
What we're really saying is we recognize individual differences, we respect your right to be different, Now, what do we have in common? How can we work together? And that is a beautiful thing. You can't take that away.
The one thing that you can take away out of this protest is that so many different people have been coming together here to embrace justice and unity among humans, and I think that's a beautiful thing. That's one beautiful thing that the protest has achieved, and that's a success, I believe.
I've been out to Black Lives Matter, Justice4Jamar protest here at the 4th Precinct a handful of times as a supporter and an ally.
Well, I'm down here today just to give support for all the people who have been hurt by police brutality.
I've been out here pretty much since the beginning, off and on, just trying to give material support, cleaning stuff up, doing the simple things to keep this game right.
Last night was very disturbing, so I thought I'd come down. Support the cause and support my son.
We specifically wanted to come to the precinct to show that LaSalle is standing in solidarity with all those who are affected, and that we are all supporting everyone here, and that we support this cause.
My name is Bree Woodcraft, and I believe Black Lives Matter. I've been living here for over 10 years, but this is the first time I haven't been proud to be from here. So now I'm taking a stand and becoming an ally to Black Lives Matter.
My name is J.R. Bobick. I'm from Idle-No-More, Twin Cities. It's an indigenous movement from Canada. I'm here today in support of Justice4Jamar Clark and Philip Quinn, a Native American who was killed over in St. Paul.
Look, my name is Wesley Martin. I was one of the 5 victims that got shot on 14th and Morgan, right down the street from the 4th Precinct. I'm here today to basically give justice to my brother Jamar. I want stuff to go peaceful, but in other opinions, they want stuff to just like turn up and just like chaos, get everybody chaos just because they have released the tape shit.
What do we want? Prosecution of police! What do we want? Prosecution of police! What do we want? Prosecution of police! No justice, no peace! Prosecution police! No justice, no peace! Prosecution police! No justice, no peace! Prosecution police!
There go my sister, hey, marching with me. There go my brother, hey, marching with me. There go my father, hey.
I'm out here for peace. I'm not out here for anything else. I just want everything to get justified and make sure that everything get prosecuted to their full max. So
more than ever, open up arms and unite movements together for every community that had their hearts ripped open from the core by wild boars and blue uniforms with no conscience of violence. We will not be silent to sirens of cyanide on our side of the city, cause it's not injustice for just us. There's a whole history of conspiracy. Stand with me, cause the next tragedy could be in your family. So we suffocate from this case, skeptical to breathe. And only justice will give us the oxygen to be treated as human beings. In the memory of injustice.